I want this shit banging in my headphones. You understand me? Let me hear that beat. You dig? I'ma address some shit. Let y'all niggas know the real. I've been dormant for too long. Hibernate. Everybody want it, but do you wanna get it? I'm sick of all these niggas bullshitting. I'm sick of all these bitches. I'm sick of how these bitch niggas tripping. And how y'all get these passes to these snitches. Neighborhood crippin'. Dog pound gangsters in the building. I'ma treat these niggas like bitches. Throw them to the wolves and the vultures, the hyenas and my siblings.
Damu Keyway Conversation. The only place you gonna get it is the only place you gonna get Big U.
The only place you gonna get Big U, man. You know what I'm saying? Wes. Welcome to the Damu Keyway Conversations. Hit that like button on your way in. Share and tell a friend. Y'all in here with the Dime. You see it. And we got the content. Before we start, man, it's been real heavy on my mind. Prayers to Big U, prayers to his wife, prayers to Dayon Henley and the rest of the Henley family, TD, the bro, you and your brother, Critically, and everybody else who's been sending in their condolences and prayers. Please keep that family close in y'all prayers, man. He already going through a lot. He got the fight of his life on his hands against the federal government, proving his innocence, and then to have this happen, right? And I don't want to get into too much, but I do got a message. Hit that like button. I do got a message from the family, and they always can use my voice. You know what I'm saying? Salute. So, Big U's son, Jabari, Big Huey Henley, is confirmed gone. The family has no remarks, just prayers. And they told me, please make sure we publicly say we are not asking anyone to retaliate on our behalf. There's no need for continued violence. That's the message from the family of Big U. So, again, prayers over that family. It's peace and love. Even my mom, my family, all hit me. I got the call last night. It was about 2:30. And it was one of Big U's nephews, you know what I'm saying? And the bro was just like, are you up? I'm up. Levi is shitting in the motherfucking house. Oh, pause. Damn, there go my monetization. And so I'm up, and I seen the text. I'm like, I'm up. We chopped it up, and they let me know he was on his way, you know what I'm saying, with the family to go identify the body. You know what I'm saying? A mother's worst nightmare, 30-something-year-old kid. You know, South Central Los Angeles, the Crips and Bloods, in this time, in this day, in this age, there should be no reason, unless your life is in danger, that you have to unalive or that you should ever be hunting down another man that looked like you. And I really believe that we need to start holding those accountable, and pressing the line is going to take organizational skills. When them dudes go to jail for hunting down and unaliving our children, our community, our people, that when they get to jail, they feel the wrath of that. We have to do something to deter it. A lot of these dudes with their guns ain't that tough. When you catch them without their gun in that county, they'll be washing another nigga's drawers. They'll be they selling bitch. They'll be getting spanked with shower shoes. You know? But enough about that. We're going to give it a 5 seconds silence. And I hope that y'all join me. Free Big U. Rest in peace to Baby Huey. Thank y'all, man. Really appreciate it. Now on to what y'all came for. We got the content. What's up with the good people? Mikey B, 11-5. What's up, champ? Bloody Main 5. Duke Sims, done. Salute, South Carolina Connect TV. Salute to the Blue Wrench Mob. Blue Wrench Mob always on their job. Salute to him. Big Marcus, hit that like. Salute. Lou from the Lou, we got the content. Southern Force, salute to the Damu and Keyway team. Southern Force, I see you down there. You already know what it do. Man, we had a good interview today. Y'all be looking for that. What's the word, Vidal Johnson? What up, fuck boy? It's my brother from another right there, man. Guy. What's up, brother? Southern Force, salute. Hey, KG, I just heard about this. Fucking horrific. The worst thing. Oh, no, you talking about that. Yeah. Worst thing, every parent, worst nightmare. Yeah. I thought you was talking about the other shit with the Square from Delaware. Quads only. What up, dude? Salute. Money Grip. What up, Trays? Rest in paradise, Big U son. May his family be blessed and Jesus is on. You know what I'm saying? Money Grip. Salute. West 10 Interstate Freeway. Salute to the Keyway Damu conversation. Real ones with real content. The revolution is televised. We are the revolution. Black power. That's a fact, bro. We are the revolution. Salute to my bro Deuce. West. Miss Inglewood Blue. Blessings and love to the house. Salute to you. Straight up justice for Nip. Big U voice. Oh, okay. Well, how about where you at? You know what I'm saying? Since you said justice for Nip, what that got to do with what we talking about? I want to make sure I know who you is, so when you die, I could piss on your motherfucking grave. How about that? It's unreasonable, selfish, ignorant child. The fuck do Nip got to do with anything we're talking about, bro? Are you implying that this is retribution for Nipsey? Well, first, they would have to be guilty of unaliving Nipsey. And if you believe that Big U did or would allow someone to do that to Nipsey Hussle, then you as goofy as this Delaware Square, nigga. I feel so foolish for even doing shit like that now. Yeah, man. Hood Tycoon Deuce, one of the realest things you ever spoke. Right.
Salute, brother. Salute, man.
Salute, Southern Force Black. You big. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We see prayers to Big U and his, and fuck the dudes that did that. Rest in peace. Yeah. Stand on the media. Right. We dropped the thing if you want to come up, bro. What is the content, though? I'm here for that, too. Oh, we got the content. Slim Novo, Wes. Salute for the 1999 super chat, man. Everything donated to the Damu Keyway conversation is appreciated. And we got some of the most, we in here representing Jay Reed and Marciano. Hey, that's all right, too. Pitbull Pat. Ain't nothing wrong with representing Jay Reed and Marciano. With Jay Reed representing himself, you know what I'm saying? He making sure he read the police report. He's cooperating, and at the same time talking about he's a rider gang. But hey, listen, to each his own. Maybe he ain't a rider gang no more. But I guess you like supporting sex offenders, though. He did take some pussy, right? You do know that, Pitbull Pat, right? So we know what type you like, rats, and you like rapists. You know what I'm saying? So good luck for you representing for him. Rest in peace, Scooby, for 10th Ave, 60 Crip. That was my bro. Dudes don't miss a beat. The Don, free Big U, sending healing powers to the fam. Yeah, we functioning over here, but I'm still here to support you. My brother from another mother, man, I appreciate the support. Stand on the media. Y'all hit that like button if y'all ain't already hit it. And we finna get to the content. So, oh, not the boy Deezy again. You know what I'm saying? Gleazy Guzzler. He was talking about my teeth. Yeah.
Man, you glad the shit out of him. I seen that shit. I said, what the fuck?
Hey, bro, it only gets worse, right?
Shit.
If you thought last night DZ cooking whack more than CS2 back content, brother, stay focused. DZ cooking whack. Name one thing that DZ exposed about whack that we didn't already expose. Just one. One, nigga. One. That's how you drop the mic on them motherfucking DZ fans, nigga. Nigga, that nigga's a re-rock artist. Speaking of re-rock, we got an easy defender. No, don't shoot him. Let them stand for their man. The one, they like another nigga that neglected a child. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, some of these people ain't got no morals, you know.
Man, I see that word. I just got to say that what you posted the last time. I'm like, damn, that's the work. And I'm looking like, nasty work.
Hold on, we finna get into this. So SBGB-TV provides substantial assistance. They like rats and rapists and Deuce, he was denying, he told on his live tonight, nigga blocked me because I was setting his rat ass out. Mr. 5K1, hey, and a Rule 35B. Re-rock, yeah. Why I can't see all the chats? Are there other channels? Because I'm only on YouTube. Thanks. Yeah, no. We got multiple YouTubes. So Miss Inglewood Blue, you might be on the Lamonte Sims YouTube, or you might be on the Damu Kiwe YouTube, but where everybody's at is the Active Chucks. You know what I'm saying? That's the mother page. Active Chucks. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Who is the first? He's suspect number 4. Oh, I see you didn't answer that question. Why don't you do content on why IBM haven't been arrested? Well, first and foremost, I don't advocate for no one to be arrested. Fuck them IBM niggas. If I see any of them niggas, I'm liable to beat their ass. I believe in community justice. You know what I'm saying? It seems like y'all more focused on working with law enforcement. And I can see why y'all support DZ. Damn, dude, I hit you on Insta and you didn't even fuck with me. Yeah, bro, don't FaceTime me on Insta. I don't even know who that is. Alleviation Pressure Washing Services. I don't know who you is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell me your name, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just FaceTime me. You know what I'm saying?
The conversation.
Let's get to the conversation.
Oh, listen. Go get Big U.
If you never seen nasty work, hit that like button, get your popcorn, take this ride. Because believe me, y'all finna see this, which is nasty work. I'm going to show y'all proof that DZ is hiding. The name that I exposed yesterday on the case where he left his keys to run in the casino and came out with a bag of drugs hanging out his jacket sleeve with a scale, and then he ran for the police and left his kids in the car and was hiding behind a tree, that piece of shit, well, that's what he changed his name to. But we got the filing that he changed his name in Northern California. And we gonna expose that too. All of these rats that come on the internet, on the YouTube, with these fake ass identities, undercover, to gather intelligence, to try to incite agent provocateurs, to try to incite beefs and threats and people to implicate themselves in crimes so that the federal task force and these authorities can run up and race into their businesses and homes with search warrants. They're trying to use you to get probable cause to come and get you. And Deezy, I'll let y'all know exactly what kind of shit Deezy on right here. Nasty word.
Wes. Welcome to the Damu Keyway Conversation. Voice of the West Coast. The voice of the culture. Deuce Sims the done. Y'all already know. It's a big old W on here. When I get up on here, I got the West on my back. So, representing Cali the right way. So, before we even get into this content, condolences to the Henley family. We lost Huey. You know what I'm saying? Big U lost his son. He's in jail, already fighting a fight of his life. And now this. Listen, man, we got to do better, blacks. We definitely got to do better. And if it calls for us to have to put down demonstrations on brothers in our community that unalive other brothers, then that's what we need to start doing. When they come to jail, that's what we need to start doing. If you go to the LA County jail and you in there for unaliving another brother and your life wasn't in danger, you hunted down another brother, we need to start holding y'all accountable. Maybe some of these niggas that think they gangsters realize they not really cut like that without a knife. But in any other, moving on though, we got the content. But before we get to the content, we're gonna give 5 seconds of silence for the fallen. 5 seconds of silence. Prayers to everybody. So, listen, man. SBGB TV provided substantial assistance on 29 keys of the Coco. See, yesterday was check. And I told y'all it was a 2-step fools, man. You know, like if you play chess, you know what I'm saying? There's some call it 3-step fools, mate. You know what I'm saying? Well, this one ain't just a 3-step fools, mate. It's even better. A 2-step fools, mate. So this clown, a vlogger, alleged to be a vlogger, I believe he has a different agenda. I know he's working. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Fuck the speculation. We gonna get right to it. Let's get to the content. You know what I'm saying? So remember, Delaware State Police arrest Smyrna man for felony drug possessions at casino. So he went live last night and tried to shrug off
the fact that he left his kids and all of this stuff. Oh, William Briscoe, Bill Briscoe, or Donnie Brasco. Yeah, I think it's closer to Donnie Brasco. Donnie Brasco. You know what I'm saying? And he had the coke guy spotted out the drugs is hanging out his jacket sleeve. And he talked about my teeth, D-flat. He talked about I was broke, D-flat. The subject matter, and that code over there, they're the dumbest motherfuckers on planet Earth, man. They like a cult behind this loser and didn't even know his real name, right? Sending them their money, he's bamboozling them, an old grifter, right? And come to find out, this wasn't his only time. You know, he had a possession of controlled substance, tier 3 quantity felony, which ranges from 2 to 25 years in Delaware. But William Briscoe is his name, right? So we're going to close that out. And I'm going to put you on the gang. I'm going to put you on the gang. Show you where Bloods at, where the Crips at. Show you where they piss crack. Let me put you on the gang. I'm going to put you on the gang. Let me put you on the gang. I'm going to put you on the gang. My unit is the real with my life familiar. I was ill. I know the boy face not familiar, but you got to feel him. If Big U with him in the United States Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit, right? William Briscoe, a.k.a. Skip. We didn't know about old Skip. William Briscoe. We're going to have to search for some more stuff, but this one puts him to bed. Checkmate. Appeal from the United States District Court for the Middle District of California, right? William Briscoe appeals the district court's denial of his motion to reduce his sentence, pursuant to 18 U.S.C. subsection 3582C2, based on Amendment 782 to the sentencing guideline. The district court concluded that it was without authority to reduce Briscoe's subsection 3582C2 motion. After review, we vacate the district court's order and remand so the district court may determine whether discretionary reduction of Briscoe's sentence on count 1 would be appropriate, right? So, conviction and original total sentence. In 2010, Briscoe pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute and to distribute 5 kilograms or more of cocaine in violation of 21 U.S.C. subsection 841A1, B1A, II, and 846 count 1 and 2. 1 count of possessing a firearm during and in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime in violation of 18 U.S.C. subsection 924C1 and 2, count 2. So for y'all that don't know, the 924C has a mandatory minimum. This one of, I think, 5 years. My 924C, I was convicted of it in the feds, was a 924C for brandishing. So it was an 84-month mandatory minimum to be ran consecutively, bow-legged, with the time for the bank robbery. So I got 3 years for bank robbery, 7 years for the gun. At sentencing, the district court calculated Briscoe's offense level of 34 for count 1. Pursuant to United States Sentencing Guidelines, subsection 2D1.1, C3, 2009. Because Briscoe's drug offense involved between 22 and 29 kilograms of cocaine, Briscoe's total offense level initially was 31, and his criminal history category was 4, which yielded an advisory guideline range of 151 months to 188 months imprisonment on count 1. That's just for the dope. However, the district court granted the government's motion for a downward departure based on Briscoe's substantial assistance and departed by five offense levels, bringing Briscoe's total offense level to 26. The district court determined that Briscoe's resulting advisory guidelines range was 92 to 115 months imprisonment on count 1. So if y'all didn't catch that, this is the meat on the bones. Hit that like button. Smash that like. The government filed a motion to the district court. The assistant United States attorney in the case filed a motion. Hip Hop and Rise, salute. On behalf of Briscoe, on behalf of the square from Delaware. Y'all do understand the difference of your attorney filing a motion for a downward departure on your behalf, like that's your advocate, right? And the prosecution, who's supposed to want to give you as much time as possible, filing a downward departure motion to the judge for you. And the downward departure for Briscoe was for substantial assistance in other cases. He done got caught up. He dumb as a sack of bricks, right? Big baller. I thought that he was talking about those criminals, those Crips and Bloods, those they're bitches. You guys are what's wrong with the community. And this nigga over here with the coco, I'm at 22 and 29 kilograms of cocaine. Between 22 and 29 kilos of cocaine, destroying the inner city communities with cocaine and drugs. How dare that piece of shit, that square from Delaware, dare
nasty word
to speak on the West Coast and how we fuck up our communities when he's not from our community and he's over here flooding his communities with drugs. So arrogantly, he came out the casino with drugs coming out his sleeve of his jacket. This is nasty work. And he's a rat. I'm moving keys. And he got the U.S. Attorney General, federal prosecutor, filing a motion to depart downward, to give him lesser time based on Briscoe's substantial assistance. And they departed by 5 offense levels, bringing Briscoe's total offense level to 26. The district court determined that Briscoe's resulting advisory guideline range was 92 to 115 months imprisonment on count 1. So 92 months, you saying 84 months would be 7 years, and then you got 84 months, and then you got 6 more months. So 7 years, 6 months to 115 months, which would be like 9 years and 7 months. You know what I'm saying? So he's in arranged something way smoother for his substantial assistance to the prosecution.
Like Babe Ruth.
What kind of assistance is you giving the prosecutor in the case? Oh, this is nasty work, right? The district court imposed a 92-month sentence. Okay, he got the low end on count one and a mandatory 60-month consecutive sentence. I told y'all it's bow-legged because it's a mandatory minimum, right? Required by 924C 1AI on count two for a total sentence of 152 months. The district court credited Briscoe for just under 9 months, which Briscoe had already served to be calculated by the Bureau of Prisons. Substantial assistance reduction and amended judgment in January. This right here is nasty work. Hold on, Lou from the Lou is saying he beat all his trials, liar, with no lawyer. Well, he did do some other pro se stuff. I did notice that, right? But I ain't even done going through all of, but I got some of the best shit ever. I came with some of the best shit ever, but took him to trial 5 times and 1 lie. He really got his case dismissed. Nasty work, bro. Let's get to it. But this is substantial. Hit that like button. Substantial assistance reduction and amended judgment. Nasty work. 2014, the government filed a motion to further reduce Briscoe's sentence on count 1. The government filed another motion to depart and take more time off for Briscoe based on count 1 for his continued. So not only did the government say, hey, look, Your Honor, 17 years is too much on count 1. We want to file a downward departure based on his substantial cooperation with the federal government, the FBI, ATF, DEA. It don't matter, whichever one he was working with, right? But he working with one of them. The nigga you over here defending, wait, where'd she go? What's her name? What's her name? Pitbull Pat. The nigga you over here defending is working for the Alphabet Boys. You think that you don't know how dumb you look. You ain't as smart as you claim to be. You over here defending a nigga that's working with the authorities to lock up other black people, but you're saying that the Crips and Bloods is the cause of the black community's problems. That's what DZ pushes. That's the narrative you support. But we come to find out he's working with them. He's selling dope, 29 keys. He probably got that from them to tear down the motherfucking community. Blame it on the Crips and Bloods. There's a lot of dumb people who hate them Crips and Bloods. They just never had the courage. You can be their inspiration. Where that's accountability for DZ at. Him being a hypocrite. Him being a liar. Him working with the Alphabet Boys. Him helping to tear down the black family structure, which has been the intent of this government since they passed the crack law. 1992. And go check the video on how the coke was getting over here and Norwin Meneses, Danilo Blandone, Oliver North, Ronald Reagan. Shit, this shit go to the White House. That's why that nigga DZ think he's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? See, all these informants are selfish. All these informants are narcissistic. All these informants is house niggas. Thambos. See, as long as they don't care about the white man, being bigger and badder than them and more powerful than them with more money and control than them. They don't care as long as they're the most powerful nigga on the plantation. Good old house nigga. So he getting a 5K1 and a Rule 35B time reduction, 5 points. But no, Your Honor, I still think that's too much time for the substantial cooperation that this guy then gave up, the Square from Delaware. He's not a bad guy, Your Honor. He really helped the government. He's a Square from Delaware. You know what I'm saying? We need another downward departure on this time on the federal U.S. sentencing guidelines. We need it to go all the way down so we ain't got no time left for the dope. You done went from 17, 18 years for 29 keys of dope to 0 time on the dope. So all you got is the blicky. 5 years, well, I think it's a mandatory minimum. 5 years mandatory minimum. And then, oh man, y'all gotta hear this shit. This is nasty work, man. Substantial assistance, which means the nigga was still working. He trying to knock that thing all the way down. It's going down. It's going down. Pursuant
And I know
to United States Sentencing Guideline Section 5K1. I know a lot of y'all don't understand paperwork. 18 USC subsection 3553E and Rule 35B. Oh, yeah, man. He's helped and assisted in getting other people arrested. He's helping and working for the authorities, the feds, bro. Go Google United States Sentencing Guideline, subsection 5. Y'all don't have to. For the live, I'm going to be your attorney. Yeah, I'm saying ChatGPT, come speak the Southern Force in me. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So let me let y'all know, for those unlearned in the back, what U.S. Sentencing Guideline Section 5K1.1 really means. Do you see it? Is it hard for you to understand? A downward substantial assistance. Ain't that what they said that DZ got? A downward departure for substantial assistance. And then he got another downward departure for continued substantial assistance, right?
Yeah.
A downward departure from the guideline range the first time the court sentences the defendant requires a government motion stating the defendant provided substantial assistance in the investigation or prosecution of another person. A 5K1.1 motion. Necessarily, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, meaning that you had to provide substantial assistance, well, which is alleged here on the Square from Delaware, right? and it requires a government motion. The government meaning the assistant United States attorney. That's the federal prosecutor. Has to file a motion stating the defendant provided substantial assistance in the investigation or prosecution of another person. The judge then decides how much to depart based on factors listed in 5K1.1. the significance and usefulness of the info, the truthfulness, completeness, and reliability, the nature and extent of the assistance, any injury, risk of injury to the defendant or family, and the timeliness of the assistance. So that's the 5K1, right? Then you got Rule 35, Federal Rules of Criminal Procedures, 35B, substantial assistance after sentencing. So the 5K1 is before sentencing. So a Rule 35B means after you sentence, you're still working. You done provided some information to knock time off of your motherfucking sentence while you was in jail, while you was out on bail. A post-sentencing sentence reduction for substantial assistance, again, only on a government motion. Within 1 year, Rule 35B1 allows a reduction if the defendant's assistance occurs within 1 year after the sentence. After 1 year, see, I never knew that. I never cooperated, so I didn't know they only had 1 year after sentencing to put that work in on these Crips and Bloods. You know what I'm saying? These niggas tearing up the community. Woo! I've started to see them niggas look in the mirror, and that nigga got that unicorn top of his head. Y'all seen that shit like an alien, nigga. That nigga got that unicorn top of the head. Is that nigga Somalian or something?
Nah, but Ferengi from Star Trek. For
real, Ferengi from Star Trek head ass nigga, bro.
I'll tell you.
And allows a reduction if the defendant's assistance occurs within a year after sentencing. Rule 35B allows a reduction if the assistance qualifies because A, the info wasn't known to the defendant until after the first year, or the info was given within the first year but didn't become useful until later, or its usefulness couldn't reasonably be anticipated until later and was promptly provided once it became apparent. The court can reduce the sentence as it deems appropriate. There's no set formula. As with 5K1, a separate 3553E motion is needed if the reduction will go below a mandatory minimum. Oh, so that's how he got under that mandatory minimum. It's nasty work.
So, dude, he got his homeboy jammed up, his co-defendant, right? And then gave him more information to lead him to other motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, he gave up. I guess he cooperated on his case, and then he gave up his co-defendant on a murder.
Yeah, I've seen that shit. That's
nasty
work,
bro. Hey, listen, don't let these rats out here pump y'all up, bro. To go knock some down. All you young YNs, listen to me, bro. These old niggas will pump you up, set you up to crash out. They know who unalived the victim, know how it happened, got information, probably recorded you if they CS2 back a DZ, right? And you gonna be they get out of jail free card as soon as they do something wrong. Don't get caught up in that trap, bro. Let's go. IK1 and see what you got to do to get that downward departure. Click this, go Google it, 5K1, and you can ask ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? And then ask about a Rule 35B. According to the Rule 35B motion, Briscoe testified at his co-defendant's state murder trial, after which the co-defendant was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. This is the type of nigga that y'all over there supporting. He get caught with his co-defendant with the work, did the crime, but he's so narcissistic, he's so selfish, that he couldn't. Why would I do a dime when I can send a friend to do life? He testified. The Square from Delaware testified, snitched on his co-defendant, and testified on his state murder trial. And they received, his co-defendant was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. At a March 2014 hearing, the district court, in the oral order, granted the government's motion and issued an amended judgment. The amended judgment stated that Briscoe was committed to the BOP custody to serve a total term of 60 months.
I never hustled,
counts 1 and 2 of the indictment. Well, he couldn't get under the 60 months unless he cooperated. So they ate away all the time he had for the gun shit. I mean, for the dope. Mikey B, bro, you wrong, bro. You know these niggas, the police. You don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, brother. Yeah, they over there with SGB TV. You know they got an agenda. Rule 35Bs, nigga. We talking about Square from Delaware, 5K1s, and Rule 35Bs, nigga. How's we gonna discuss ever hustling with niggas like that? Just gave him the time for the gun. That's the counts 1 and 2 of the indictment, consisting of a term of time served. That's the count 1. And a term of 60 months.
That's okay. We already
count 2.
We already clarified the shit.
Section 3582, a motion for sentence reduction. On March 5th.
Hey, D-Twin, that's a common thing with the law because the police might spell your name Lamonte, Lamont. You know what I'm saying? They spell my name Deshun, Deshun, Deshawn, or even spelt it one time Deswan, Deswan. But there are other points that connects them to it. Just hang around, D-Twins. We gonna make sure you understand. We know who we talking about. You see, he said he never got caught with no dope. He said he ain't never told. Oh, yeah. He said he be where to work at. He didn't even tell you his name. And you over here talking about the O is O-E and not O. Man, his names are spelled multiple ways. And depending on how the police officer, when they were first arrested, get the and he got other names too. Don't forget that. You know, we gonna connect you to all of his aliases and spellings and all of that. Just hang around.
Briscoe filed a pro se 3582C2 motion to reduce his sentence on count 1 based on Amendment 782 to the sentencing guideline. After the federal defender was appointed to represent him, Briscoe filed a second counsel subsection 3582C2 motion based on Amendment 782 on February 10, 2016. Briscoe contended that his time served sentence on count 1 was actually a 1,612-day sentence, of which he had not yet served any portion because the law required him to serve his 924C sentence on count 2. Briscoe attached a BOP sentence computation indicating that 1, Briscoe has served 1,612 days when the district court amended his sentence for count 1 to time served. 2, he faced a total term of 60 months plus 1,612 days or 9 years and approximately 5 months. And 3, his full term of imprisonment, excluding any good time credits, would expire
on March 27,
How block you and you right there?
The district court denied Briscoe's
delusional.
section 3582C2 motion. The district court concluded that Briscoe was ineligible for Amendment 782 relief because the district court had reduced his cocaine conspiracy offense sentence for count 1 to time served, but Briscoe was then only serving the firearm offense sentence for count 2. Thus, the district court concluded that it had no authority to further reduce Briscoe's sentence based on the U.S. sentencing guidelines, subsection 1B110, B2C prohibition on reducing the term of imprisonment to less than the term the defendant had already served. Discussion. A district court may modify a defendant's term of imprisonment if the defendant was sentenced based on a sentencing range that had subsequently been lowered by the Sentencing Commission. 18 U.S.C. subsection 3582C2. Amendment 782 provides a 2-level reduction in the base offense level for most drug quantities listed in the drug quantity table in the U.S. Sentencing Guidelines, subsection 2D1. See U.S. and they cite cases. In no event may the reduced term of imprisonment be less than the term of imprisonment the defendant has already served. Under 18 U.S.C. 924C, a person convicted of using, carrying, or possessing a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence or a drug trafficking crime must be sentenced to a mandatory minimum of 5 years, 60 months of imprisonment. That statute also states that no term of imprisonment imposed on a person under this subsection shall run concurrently with any other term of imprisonment imposed, including any term of imprisonment imposed for the drug trafficking crime during which the firearm was possessed. While subsection 924C does not specify in what order the various sentences should run, the legislative history to the addition of subsection 924C1D provides that the committee intends that the mandatory sentence under the revised subsection 924C be served prior to the start of the sentence for the underlying or any other offense. This court has concluded in both the direct appeal context and the habeas context that a mandatory consecutive sentence under 924C must be served before any other sentence for the companion crime of violence or drug trafficking offense. See Jackson versus U.S. The legislative history and the words of the legislation indicate that Congress intended that the 5-year non-parolable sentence.
Hey, them California gangbangers dumb as shit. Them niggas don't know nothing but how to gang bang. Dummy. There's a reason why we come from the state that generates 1/3 of this country's economy. 33.3% of the United States economy, including all U.S. territories and states, comes from California. You think niggas is slow? You think niggas, bro, we run circles around squares from Delaware.
Be served first, followed by the sentence for the underlying offense. Concluding based on Jackson that the district court erred in sentencing Brundage to serve his 5-year sentence for violating section 924C. Excuse me. After the sentence for counts 1 and 2, but determining that the error was harmless because unlike the defendant in Jackson, Brundage did not show how his non-parolable sentence for counts 1 and 2 could be shortened. Briscoe's claim. As a preliminary matter, it is undisputed that after Amendment 782, Briscoe's base offense level for 34
for cocaine conspiracy offense in count 1 will be lowered to 32, and consequently, his advisory guidelines range would be reduced from 151 to 188 months imprisonment to 121 to 151 months imprisonment. Therefore, Amendment 782 does lower Briscoe's advisory guidelines range on the cocaine conspiracy offense in count 1. The question then is whether the district court was correct that Briscoe's sentence on count 1 could not be reduced because it was already served within the meaning of USSG 1B110. We conclude that the district court was not correct and that Briscoe was eligible for Section 3582 sentence reduction on count 1. Under this court's precedent, Briscoe had to serve his mandatory 60-month 924C sentence on count 2 before serving his cocaine conspiracy sentence on count 1. See Jackson and Brundridge. Briscoe was sentenced in July 2010 and was given approximately 9 months credit for pretrial detention. Thus, when Briscoe filed his pro se 3582C2 motion on March 23, 2015, he had not already served and possibly may have not even began to serve his count 1 sentence. Moreover, in light of this court's precedent, we construe the district court March 2014 amended judgment, reducing Briscoe's 92-month sentence on count 1 to time served.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that you was on that case, got caught with 22 to 29 yickings, and got the DA to believe that you provided enough substantial evidence to get time served on the yickings, and all you got to do is the mandatory minimum on the pistol? You talking about 18 years. So you saying 5 for the gun and 18, that's almost a quarter century. And they giving you time served, brother. They're departing and deviating from the U.S. sentencing guidelines all the way until they can get you up off all that dope. He worked it off, y'all. Work it on it.
To mean that Briscoe's count 1 sentence was reduced to an amount of time equal to the time Briscoe had already served, pursuant to the original judgment. On count 2, that is to 1,612 days, or roughly 54 months. In other words, Briscoe is presently serving the time remaining on his count 1 sentence of 1,612 days. For the reasons U.S. Sentencing Guideline 1B110 did not prohibit the district court from granting Briscoe's Section 3582C2 motion, accordingly, we vacate the district court's order denying Briscoe's 3582C2 motion, and we remand for the district court to consider whether and to what extent to reduce Briscoe's sentence on count 1. Because Briscoe received a substantial assistance reduction from his original 92-month sentence on count 1 on remand, the district court should consider whether a comparable reduction to the amended advisory guideline range is appropriate. But we express no view on the matter. We further note that because the BOP indicates that Briscoe is currently scheduled for release July 18, 2018, the district court should expedite its handling of Briscoe's 3582C2 motion, vacated and remanded back to the district court for resentencing. Listen, man, this is the type of shit that got going on. All these niggas that be, the streets is a mess. The streets is dead. We just lost a brother to gun violence last night, and you telling me the streets is dead? That's not why we don't work with the government in the first place. Has nothing to do with being a dope dealer or a crip or a blood. come from not working with the slave master, the slave catcher. But DZ, as the square from Delaware, he's an exception. He chose to work with them people and put his crimey in jail for life. Told on the house. Nasty motherfucking work, man. Nasty work. But y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. We on a journey to 10K subs. 10K subs. We about 900 away. Share. Tell a friend. We out here, though. Damu Keyway. Conversations. Let's go. Hold on. Hey, DZ, the delusional DZ, aka Gleazy Guzzler, aka the square from Delaware, his supporters are delusional. She said, it's not you and DZ beef, brother. Why is Wack able to skate free from what he's doing? Skate free? You do know niggas caught him and slapped his bitch ass, right? You didn't know about that? Maybe because you way up over there, all up in some Kool-Aid and don't even know the flavor. You know what I'm saying? You do know niggas caught that bitch ass nigga and knocked him out, had him discombobulated. Blood J-Rock knocked me out. He don't feed me blood. You do know that, right? You do know he got slapped like a hoe at his own show. And now, since then, if you put on a show, he won't go. You know what I'm saying? Any of his orders. What you mean, skating? Didn't I ask you to tell me one thing? One. That DZ exposed about Wack 100 that we didn't already expose. One. You ain't presented shit. Fuck you mean we need that nigga? We been, before I came to YouTube, well, you know, I was on YouTube with my music, millions of views, really into hip-hop culture, distribution deal through Sony Orchard, you know what I'm saying? 2.2 million views, then sued YouTube. But I'm talking about doing content on YouTube. We was on Clubhouse app. Wack 100's back door, nigga. That's his backyard. He can't go out in the street free. So his reality is on Clubhouse, on his stomach, asshole naked, you know what I'm saying? Getting 3 fingers, come hithers, you know what I'm saying? So when DZ, who ain't from the hip-hop culture, you know what I'm saying, who's not from Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying, has no interest in Los Angeles except to do his investigative work because he working, we gonna have a problem with a nigga false advertising like he's this big baller, this hustler, this player, this old street nigga that's smarter than everybody else, and he done beat every case, 5 cases, and went to trial representing himself, and he's a podcaster. And when we find out, we run niggas license plates over here, nigga. We check paperwork over here, nigga. Fuck, I'm gonna be dealing with you and I don't know who the fuck you is. You the weirdos that was following this nigga didn't ever say, well, what's your real name, DZ? Let's run a background check on him. You would have seen he got domestic violence cases, DV cases. Then he endangered the children's life. He was dealing drugs as recently as December 2021, bro.
And he's over there playing like he's a saint on his high horse, throwing rocks. Come to find out, Gleazy Guzzler, the square from Delaware, lived in a glass house. So, of course, we gonna expose him. But let me teach you something. I got a partner did damn near 30 for some yickins, hard in the paint, all the wrong motherfucking way. Yeah, hold on. We gonna go. I'm gonna just go on my site. Shout out to my whole motherfucking team. Southern Force, Stand On It Media, FamWest TV, Scandalous Los Angeles TV, Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV, the No Cap Network, Smoked Out TV. Shout out to everybody who done stood down in this ETE movement and put in work on CS2 back. Because it ain't just me, bro. It's not just me. You know what I'm saying? We got together a team of niggas that didn't want to fuck with WAC 100, that didn't believe in what WAC 100 represented on Clubhouse to the kids as a representation of our culture, right? And we got together people that didn't know each other from DC, from Chicago, from Los Angeles, from Compton, Bloods, Crips. It didn't matter. The Damu and Keyway conversation, right? 9 affiliates, right? And if you look at these analytics, right? If you look at these analytics, let's see how we can see these analytics. How many videos they say we got? Let's go over here. We got the analytics. 2.2 million views. We had it to 2.3 million views on this channel. 9,000 subscribers. Do you know how much work you got to do? 975 videos. If I do 2 videos a day in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be over 1,000 videos. Content. You want to go to the bottom? You talking about WAC get a pass? Is you delusional? You gotta be. First, you turn a blind eye to his ratting. That ain't never bull. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, that ain't never bull. Let us go through and show you the accolades. Sports agent Money Mark Stevens interview. Look, I ain't even got a shirt on. Hold on. Let's go to this. We're gonna get to the rest of this thing.
Your brand.
Street or hold on. So when you try to compare Deezy, who's the re-rock king, he goes and gets other shit. Well, he has y'all dumbass motherfuckers work for him to go to other people's pages who talked about and exposed WAC 100, get the content, and he re-rocks it and sells it on the block at SBGB TV like it's his own work with his stamp and his brand on it. It ain't Blue Magic no more, my nigga. Or the feeling like you got to address every lie he makes up every day.
Well, and then you got to understand too, bro, it's, like I told you about throwing a rock and hiding your hand. What's the motive for throwing the rock to begin with?
Right.
We know the rock's being thrown, but what's the motive? Only thing I saw the homie Big U do, put out a great documentary on hip hop. I see him, man, putting these kids through college and sending them like I'm trying to understand what's the motive, or is a motive that we can't comprehend because we don't think on those levels. You feel me?
Hey, that's perfectly said. And I'm gonna tell you this: in all of my life
being from the community of South Central Los Angeles, only time I ever heard of a public artificial dissemination of disinformation was through COINTELPRO and J. Edgar Hoover, man. And I'm just gonna drop that Jew and let you go, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
Likewise, King.
All right, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So that right there is Money Mark Stevens. Do you understand the gravity of having a multi-millionaire sports agent, the business partner of Shaquille O'Neal, legendary top 50 NBA player, billionaire mogul, interviewing with you? That takes journalistic research. Why would I even want to interview him? That means something had to lead me to him. It was the paperwork on CS2 Back. So this is just my page, right? Shout out Clubhouse Crazy TV. Shout out Skin Down ENT. Shout out Shot Banks. Shout out Simply Talking Podcast and all of the old Clubhouse YouTube pages, Black Savage ENT, that all ran content that I got, and we'll Google that in a minute just to show you, since you talking about whack is getting a pass. No, nigga, our shit is indiscriminate. All rats can get it. All pieces of shit that ain't good for our community can get it. How the fuck you think he gonna escape accountability? You think we picking and choosing over here? You think it's just who's the favorite over here? Nigga, pull your skirt back down. You showing your little pussy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck wrong with these weirdos. We don't get down like that on the West Coast. I don't know how long y'all been watching CS2 Back, but his own hood don't claim him, nigga. That nigga no longer a Pacoima Piru. He been summoned for a put-off. Nigga, he's not a representation of a real nigga up out of LA or Angelino. Then he's from the Valley. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. The people you associate with regularly. Not to say all the homies for 2Ps don't be in LA like that. I remember the homies for 2P used to come to the hood. You know what I'm saying? But all of this work that you see right here, almost 1,000 videos in 18 months, right? In 18 months, that's just the live videos. Then we got the, oh, y'all can't even see him. I'm tripping, my bad. I'm thinking I'm showing y'all this shit.
I was wondering what you was.
You didn't say shit or nothing, huh?
I showed it.
Why do my shit? Okay, so they can see it now, right?
Yeah.
Actor Chuck. Boom. So we ain't finna do it again. I done went all the way to the bottom and back. But if you pay attention, 975 videos, 2.256 million views. This is what we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing over here. But if you don't think that that's enough, Hip Hop Shop, Wack 100's court case exposed. The Wheeler County, Texas. Do y'all know about that? Do you even know who Debbie McLaughlin is? Right? Do you know who that is? I doubt it, right? I doubt it. You know, do you know who exposed that? But even more, he was on his way to seek revenge, allegedly, for his brother Zachary Jones being unalived by Leroy Smith in a double execution murder, allegedly, in Oklahoma. Right? Did y'all know about that? Did y'all expose that? Did y'all expose that Kimberly Jones picture and might have been had a fling or dated Tupac, or maybe even dated Pooh Rada, or that his mermaid son really might be Pooh Rada's mermaid son. Did y'all know that? Did y'all expose that? Did y'all expose that Baby Sam, he offered Baby Sam the payroll, offered Baby Sam $250,000, rest in peace to Baby Sam, a real Pacoima Piru blood general, to leave him alone. And he told that nigga, I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to take the $250,000. Did y'all expose that CS2 back didn't even have $100,000 in his account within the last year to bail out Keefe D? Did y'all expose that? Did y'all expose that he told on Marion Suge Knight and implicated him in the murder of Notorious B.I.G.? I don't think y'all exposed that. Did you expose that damn, what's the brother name that punched him? Trippie Redd's bodyguard punched on that nigga. He didn't do nothing. He wanted to shoot him. He acted like he was gonna shoot him. Big U wasn't gonna allow him to shoot him. Rest in peace, the brother that fired on him. You know what I'm saying? Did you expose? Did he expose? Let's go to him a little bit more, right? Did he expose that he tried to line up the dude I interviewed, Mark Stevens, on a wiretap as a confidential source, CS2 back? No. Did he do 4 million views in 4 days off of that documentary? No. Did he interview the victim and snitch who admitted that Wack 100 was CS2 back, was caught on the wiretap, corroborating Mark Stevens' account, and they're on polar opposite ends of the case? Did he interview Stutterbox? Oh, no. He ain't did none of that. Did they expose that Wack 100 kick loose cannon in the shin, telling him to go ahead and handle his business and get off on the boy Jay Reed? Did they expose that? Did they expose the video when CS2 back was seen in the back getting slapped and ran on stage with Kanye West and then hopped off? Did y'all expose that CS2 back was it caught up in a Raytronics indictment? We did a 7-day war breaking down all of the discovery in the Civil RICO case that went federal with Jared Milgram. Do you even know who that is? Well, he's a Wood. Did you know that he had Wack 100 had Department of Homeland Security on his 100 ENT clubhouse floor? That he had SMART officers, which handle mental health and ride along with the LAPD. Did y'all expose that? Did y'all expose that he misspelled bureau when he faked the call from the FBI asking about Jay Prince? See, I don't think y'all been around long enough, you know what I'm saying, to realize everything he's told you, he's heard somewhere else. Where else would he get it? That nigga not from LA. That nigga's not in the music industry. That nigga's not no member. He's not plugged. He's a nobody. Then come to find out he's worse than just being a nobody. He's a nobody that was a rat. He's a nobody that sent his co-defendant to prison for life. And you in here talking about putting another nigga in prison. Oh, the no jumper dudes and this and this and this and that. This is some nasty work. So let me get to this real quick. So that's just the active Chuck page. But it was so many back and forth in Clubhouse. We started our own side. Shout out to the Resistance, right? Do Sims, Whack 100. This is before I was even doing the YouTube content. I just was running content on Clubhouse and YouTubers would put it up, right? And it would all go viral. Whether it was the Crip Mac and Whack 100, I own that intellectual property. Whether it was the Roddy Rich, over 1 million views, 300,000 on Chig Smooth, right? Academics, I own that. Whack 100 watched his brother Zach get executed and didn't get no get back. I own that content. Clubhouse TV, Whack 100 destroys and exposes Do Sims. Always watching TV. No more talking. Whack 100 and Do Sims send final warning. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, has that nigga been on No Jumper? Has he been on Cam Capone? Has he been on street TV? No. You want to know why? Because he's a nobody. He's done nothing original. All he did was take other people's work, re-rock it, and try to claim credit. And you slow motherfuckers them bit, sent the money and all kind of shit, right? So you can go Google that Do Sims, Deuce, D-U-S-E, space, M apostrophe $, right? Now I'm going to show y'all that it's even deeper. This man didn't just come on here with a farce. This man didn't come just as an ordinary grifter. This man changed his identity. When we say William Briscoe, that's not his original government name. He changed his name to that. Do Sims, you did it. You lying on him. This and this and this and that. I'm lying on him. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me close out Instagram. Only give me an hour. Let me close out Instagram. And then I'm going to pull it back up and let y'all see it for y'all motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Nasty motherfucker.
So, Deuce, let me get this straight. He turned to the Quantum Leap nigga. Is that what you're telling me right now?
Bro.
The Quantum Leap nigga?
He's not the only one, bro. That's what these dudes is faking like they YouTubers, bro. But they coming online and they working, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Battery against household owner. Hold on. We ain't going to that. Let me go get what I'm looking for. I want to show y'all the nigga changed his motherfucking name. He's working in different states. He's undercover working as an informant in multiple states. Is this one it? Man, we could go straight to the thing. Matter of fact, fuck Instagram. We could go straight to the documents. You know what I'm saying? I got the documents in my email, in my Gmail. Nasty motherfucking work. Let's go. Court records, background check report. You know what I'm saying? Let's blow this up. William A. Briscoe. The A is like, I'll pronounce it in a minute. So on this background check, you got it. 41 years old. Then it has his address, Delaware address, right? Delaware address, date of birth. It has some previous addresses, possible email addresses. Is one of them
email address is one of them. His phone numbers, you know what I'm saying? Landline. Additional names. William A. Briscoe. William A. Brown. William M. Brown. William A. M. Brown. William Brown Jr. You see the different spellings and manipulation that he's doing. This is a grifter, a chameleon, right? Possible relatives, right? And you got all of those names, possible criminal and traffic records. We're not interested in that. Look, there goes the middle name, Ali Jawan. Joanna Ma.
Oh shit, this is nasty
Square
work.
from Delaware, aka Joanna Man. So we don't really care about we don't really care about his traffic tickets and all of that shit. But you could pull them up and shit, right? Look like view court case. Closed Sutter County, California. Southern Cali, California. That's not Briscoe Williams. That's it, right? He not from California. His name's not spelled like that, right? Yeah. But then when you, and it say Decedent. So his dad nickname is supposed to be William A. Briscoe, or whoever that was, whatever identity he took on, right? In the matter of the estate of William A. Briscoe, so it was about the estate, the Decedent's estate, right? But how do you know that this is the same guy? How do we know that this is SBGB TV, right? Well, when he never told us he was from California. He always got California in his mouth. Change your name petition. Parties. Plaintiff. William A. Brown. Briscoe. William A. Briscoe. Defendant. This right here was in 2005. It was a petition to change his name. Court name, United States, Delaware.
Oh, the square from Delaware.
The square from Delaware. But guess where he filed the motion at? The same place we just seen he had the case for the Decedent in the state. And guess what? Case ID number, y'all could all pull this up. Change the name petition related. Hold on, let me see. They not letting me case event schedule. I'm trying to see the whole view the court case. Oh, there it go. There it go. Plaintiff. Let's blow it up. Plaintiff. Address. What's the chances that William A. Brown, who has the same Newark, Delaware address as William A. Briscoe, is trying to change his name to William A. Briscoe? William A. Brown, one of the aliases that we showed y'all of William A. Briscoe, is changing his identity. His address is unavailable. William Briscoe address is unavailable, but William Brown address is available. And it's a Delaware expiration date, filing date, right? Yeah. William, look at the middle name.
Yeah.
Ali Jawan Brown.
Jawanama.
The entry is they're trying to change the name from William Jawanaman, Ali Jawan Brown, to William Ali Jawan Briscoe. This nigga is a
fucking fed, nigga. An undercover worker. And he fooled you, goofy motherfuckers. You motherfuckers is so ignorant, you didn't get suspicious when the nigga didn't want to tell you his real name. This nigga comes around in the middle of 2 federal investigations. One on Big U, the other on No Jump. But you so square that you let a square from Delaware convince you he was really concerned about 2 victims that he had no contact with, didn't know nothing about prior to them being assaulted. And now he's on the scene. And we come to find out he don't want to tell us his name. So when we find his name, or the name that he is living under in Delaware and Pennsylvania and Pittsylvania, also Pitts, Sylvania. We also find out that he went to California and changed his name. Y'all want to know where he was at on this initial what you call? Let me go down here real quick. Change name, petition, schedule for hearing, January 9th, 2006. His girlfriend called that he will be incarcerated. Name change and petition filed, schedule, change of name, petition schedule for hearing January 30th, 2006. Change of name, petition rescheduled to later date per Judge Smalls, clerk to notify the Department of Corrections and warden. Name change, petition filed, schedule. Change of name, petition schedule for hearing. Fax letter to the Department of Correction, Gander Hill, in reference to William Ali Joannaman, name change petition. File submitted to Judge Smalls. Change of name petition granted and signed by Judge Alex J. Smalls. The petition was granted. So the man that we exposed to you yesterday as William Briscoe, Joannaman Briscoe, real name was William Joannaman Brand. This nigga, as well as a lot of these other YouTubers, aren't vloggers. They're not YouTubers. They are informants working with the federal government to gather intel, to incite beefs, and to fill these penitentiaries with niggas like us. And you on here campaigning for why I'm not joining you and this informant and working to arrest some more black men and take fathers out of the household. You should be ashamed of your motherfucking self. You're gullible. You're ignorant. You're fucked up mentally. You're looking for a master. You're not looking to support a cause. You're not looking to do good in the community. What are you doing good in the community? Show me. Deezy, I challenge you. Show me 3 charitable events you and your business have orchestrated at your behest as you as the CEO for the kids, feeding the homeless, passing out backpacks when it's back to school, standing against injustices in the community. See, these house niggas that work with the government never focus on the issues. They looking for someone to blame, and they will never blame the true oppressor because they cowards. They're the cowards that bow down on their knees, suck the motherfucking slave master's dick and accept being subservient to white supremacy and his position at the boot of white supremacy. Checkmate, nigga. Fucking play with me. QCM's the done. Let's go, Southern Force. Speak on it, bro.
Man, this is the worst type of nigga that I hate. This is a fuck nigga. We call these niggas a real fuck nigga. These fuck niggas don't give a fuck about the community. They don't give a fuck about slave catchers catching other brothers and shit, suppressing them and keep them the fuck down. And then they got the nerve to talk about any politics. You can't talk on no motherfucking politics because you already broke the code. And that's the ultimate code, nigga. The G code. You broke that bitch. You got no motherfucking place, person, or thing to even speak on the motherfucking G code. Whether it's bandanas, whether it's hood real. You violated that. So all that bullshit that you be talking like you really him or you Himothy, get the fuck out of here, man. We see right through you. You transplant parent and you fucking falsified. And now, looking at your motherfucking paperwork, yeah, you one of them slithering chameleon informants, one of them ratting motherfuckers with camouflage. But we see right through that bullshit. We ain't trying to hear that shit. You motherfuckers did shit out of fear to get real ones out the fucking way, and it's gonna get exposed more and more and more. Ain't nobody
Nice TV, salute, my bad.
Ain't nobody bending down to that shit. This shit is ridiculous. This nigga not only put kids in harm's way, and that shit just is out right there. Right there, nigga would have seen you on the line, had that paperwork party, seen that right there, will get your ass kite the fuck up out of there, or you gonna get lumped the fuck up. That's it. And then on top of that, you rolled on your mans and took continuously of reductions to your fucking sentence. While this man hitting a fucking life sentence, standing up and doing his fucking time. I don't know. Obviously, he's still in there because your ass still out here making informant moves. That's why you straddled the fence a lot, because you knew that work was coming. And this is what your ass get. This is what the fuck you get. Ain't no saving no rat niggas. That's what the fuck it is. I'm gonna land that shit.
The D Twins, we gonna go ahead and remove you too. We didn't even remove the other ones, but we gonna ban you up out of here, D Twins. We know you already chose your side. Get up, move. So go over there, since you over there supporting that rat. Let y'all all stay up in here. I didn't get rid of nobody, but since the other girl, broad got up out of here, we gonna go ahead and get you up out of here too. Now go on, roll your shit up in a little burrito and tell them people at the gates you can't be here no more. You was Scott harboring a rat. We don't trust you. We don't like your kind on these parts over here. Steffi, Weffy, salute Deuce, Southern Force, Red Heart, Blue Heart, Active Chuck, Mine's in the chat, in and out. Be safe, everyone. Have a good night, Pete. Wait, he was charged on the hot one. He told him, hell motherfucking no. Them alphabets don't care who walk free as long as they get them names. They the motherfucking problem. That's a fact. B. Roo, salute, man. Salute to Bloods and Crips in the blood. Salute. Whack is hiding the shoot. Shout out to the BDs, the GDs, the Latin Kings. You know what I'm saying? Vikes Lords, the Stones, the L Rookies, man. Salute to all the organizations that resisted at some point and upheld and fought for our people. Steffi, baby. Yeah, Steffi. Whack 100 is mad because I put R&B in a pretzel and salted that ass, gang. Hey, you hit R&B,
bro, she a little muscular, too muscular and manly for me.
Wait, what did he say?
Respectfully, he said Wack was mad because he put R&B in a pretzel. I guess he hit. Man, listen, you better than me, man. I need something real soft and warm and moist, you know, feminine, you know what I'm saying? That bitch, y'all, hey, no shame, that bitch voice, come on, man. Somebody get my baby mama in here, Selena, the beautiful, where Belina at? I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, Debbie Brown. You think how they think, just like the police. Right, Deuce on fire. Slim Gang TV, 100 target. I would expect none less, gang. Salute. I mean, they wanted us to select a politic just for DZ. Go against everything we did. I seen a video for Pop LQ. I know he's not good, but he said some stuff about why Yael don't be on live no more, and you didn't mention him or Dose of Reality in helping your movement. No, they definitely helped the movement. Salute to both of them brothers. They're my brothers. But as far as business-wise, we've moved apart from each other. They're focused on what they're focused on. We focus on what we're focused on. Salute, and we still share and support them, brothers, till today. I listed a bunch of people that we don't mess with today. Shy Banks, I think he the one hacked my channel, but he was instrumental in helping us at some point. And I would never lie, hate on none of those dudes that were there from the beginning, whether they did some whole shit or just the business wasn't right with them or whatever it may be. I can't take that away, that which they did do. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as Papa LQ, I don't even know why you would cite Papa LQ. He defected. When he defected, you know what I'm saying? That's the nigga over there working for CS2 back. He don't know what's going on over here. But I did talk to Yael the day before yesterday, and I think Dose shared or liked my shit yesterday. So them is people. If I didn't say their name, my bad. They definitely, Yael, me and him started the Damu Kiwe conversations together. And then a Dose of Reality TV helped to show a vision of the talent. We had ETE expose the exposers. He took it to and showed what edifying through entertainment was. It was able to show our vision, our talent, creative. Pitbull, I thought you was gone. You talking like the brothers who were unalive, a 12-year-old kid who goes to the store for his grandma to milk to feed their family. I'm going to unsubscribe, my guy. You keep that bullshit up, Deuce. Unalive, a 12-year-old kid who goes to the store for his grandma for milk to feed their family. I'm going to unsubscribe. How did I sound like I want to knock down some kids when I just was talking about DZ can't show us him helping these motherfucking kids? You know what I'm saying? Move. You always trying to bully my space. Move. They and their feelings about old Gleazy. Yael has a job and a career. He's seeking success and we support him. Now what? That's a fact. And he would, and I hope he better. I ain't talked to him. He told me he was in the hospital the other day when he called me day before yesterday. Pitbull, you don't believe that. You know dudes don't get down like that. That was funny though. I don't care what they believe. Who got an issue? Hey, listen, bro. Where I grew up, they had 12-year-old kids that unalive grown-ass men. So, yeah, if my life was in danger, I don't give a fuck if he was 9 years old, if he was a woman, or if that motherfucker was an alien from Mars. Nigga, I love my life, self-preservation. But outside of that, I'm not even looking at no kid. Who got an issue with y'all not being here? Juvie, they saying stupid shit tonight. Listen, it's all deflection. One thing for sure, two things for certain. They can talk about my teeth.
Go ahead. I'm gonna get them fixed. And then what? I'm gonna get them red rubies and blue sapphires in them with the red and blue chunks up in them, and they gonna be iced out. And then once I got that, what you gonna say then? He never ratted. He never been beat up, and I got jumped, but he never lost a head up fade in his life. He's been knocking out grown men since he was a child. He had a very good aim from long distance. Very good aim at moving targets from long distance. Ask some of my ops. They'll confirm that to you. You know what I'm saying? And in prison, I was a protector of Bloods, Crips, and anything black. A frontline. Legend. I made music, evolved into a businessman. I own 3 businesses. Active Chuck's ENT, Active Chuck's Charitable Org, and Thug Torius G's Publishing. Active Chuck Label, clothing, a whole bunch of other stuff. Mike Wilson. Now, what I just asked a question, he didn't mention them. Did y'all just like CS2 Clubhouse members? Oh, that's their thing. It's CS2. Hey, listen, bro. We CS2 back because they on your head. You over here talking shit about us, liking me to a nigga that disrespected my mama, a nigga that disrespected my daddy. Your crackhead daddy was in Folsom sucking dick. A nigga that disrespected my fiance, Maria. You beat that torqued out, flat booty bitch in front of them peoples who called me a rat. That's very disrespectful. You definitely don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So when my people get on your helmet for falsely labeling and running false narratives in our chat, we acting like CS2 back. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Y'all acting like the 100 side. That shit is crazy. KG Unforgettable Gang. Time to get rude, gang. See, now you done turned them up. Mad Judah. Mike Wilson, shaking my head. It's called research. But I know that requires a mind and effort. We have entrepreneurs, business owners, professionals, and blue collars in this family. Respect the intelligence. That's a fact. KG, it hasn't been like this in a very long time. You play with more than one bird, the feds on you right away. You tied in with them off top. Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't even been on too much lately, so I wasn't too sure. All bad. What about GMAC? What you mean, what about GMAC? GMAC ain't in the chat? Damn, I didn't send GMAC the motherfucking link, man. Somebody put the link in the Damu Kiwi chat. Yeah, of course, GMAC is, nigga. Yeah, I fucked with GMAC. That's my brother, man. Very, very strong. Fuck the gang shit. What I learned from GMAC was how to put your family first. That's what GMAC symbolizes and brings to the Damu Kiwi conversation. He also helped set up a lot of interviews. Little Easy E. Who else he brought for the interview? Mitchie Slick. So of course we rocks with GMAC for sure. Shout out GMAC 2-in-1. It's just because someone getting exposed and their followers is uncomfortable with the content. It's just because someone getting exposed and they followers is uncomfortable with the content. Yeah. Sound like a scamming dope fiend rat to me. Definitely a grifter. Man, Joanna, man, is wild. Man, this is nasty, bro. This shit is nasty work. But y'all got, listen, bro, all of y'all that got children, please educate them on what's going on this internet. These people jump on and act like they vloggers. They make up fake histories because that's the disguise. They on here working. Look at Cheeseburger Chuck. Another nigga who ain't from the West Coast, but he moved to Vegas. Say he was from Chicago. No Limit Cairo and them exposed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shaking my head.
automatic flag on the plane, multiple aliases, right? Bruh. So you have to talk to Yael yourself. If you have, then my bad. I see it don't matter. Is it CS2 Deuce or the clown with 2 watches? Everyone has fans in the same mind and effort better. You gotta learn how to spell. I thought they said that the gangbangers was done. Let me see. I see it don't matter. It's it CS2 or the clown with 2 watches. Everyone has fans and the same mind and effort better. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But Juvie, I'm sure, but a real motherfucker ain't fist to stand 10 toes on the shit. You could be hurt, but a motherfucker can't ignore. Hey, Deuce, Fantasy Bambi. Yael was on here the other day. Yeah, he comes around when he ain't working. Levi. Did you say Brasco? Yeah, like Donnie Brasco. You know what I'm saying? Lesson, don't bring your ass on the net pretending. You will get busted. They lie about who they are. They'll lie about anything, and they still believe in them. Hey, listen, they say a sucker born every day. He got a couple. If they ignore, oh, nah, man, that's just you. Deuce, you got him. We got him. We got him. Thanks for the info. Don't see what I said wrong. He mentioned everybody else, but now y'all, I didn't say that you said nothing wrong, Mike Wilson. I explained what you said. SBGB TV. I ain't got no content. He talk about Whack 100 every day. That shit is beyond stalking obsession. Dude, weird as fuck. And if he seen him right now, he'd be asking for an autograph or running, hiding. That nigga is working, bro. That nigga ain't beefing with that nigga. So why is it? You're right, bro. That shit is sick. At least our beef was authentic. It was organic. You know what I'm saying? So Whack recruiting agents now. What the fuck? Super Dub Nation. I told y'all he was working with Whack. Deuce works closely with a Dose of Reality TV. Not as close as it was. Dose had been going through some things. I don't want to put his business out there. But I love the brother. Salute to him for sure that. If me and Southern Force right now get in bed together, pause, and business, and the business working out, and then it stopped working out, and we have to worry about how we gonna pay our bills. Hey, listen, my nigga, if this ain't working, we on something else. I got a new job. This is Yael, not a new job. He got a promotion at his job. And he got to do what's best for him and spend his time there. Well, listen, our business is soured. I need him here at the time. He can't be here. I ain't going to say, well, fuck you, nigga. You ain't here for me. I'm going to be like, bro, I support you. Whatever you do, I want to see you successful. And hopefully the future changes something different. But you still my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You still my guy. And he had his mods getting all the information for him and regurgitate the information on his videos and lives. And they act like he did the research when they know where they got it from. I would say when you said, I know he ain't right, but you was listening, then come asking about shit a no good motherfucker said. Now that was what rubbed me wrong about it. He cited Copper LQ. That nigga is an agent of chaos working with CS2 back. He admitted he recruited his hackers on Clubhouse. Yeah, what was the name of Whack 100 hackers on Clubhouse? Fuck, bro. What's up, Papa? Okay, we're gonna get you in a minute. Dodgers took the lead. Game 7, 11-3. Salute. Thanks for the info, bro. Los Doyes. Salute to the Dodgers. Miss Lisa, you better not be talking about some come on Toronto bragging about the hackers he employed. No, they were really good, bro.
damn, what's the name of them? His hackers were good. They took over a whole site. So say like World Star Hip Hop, but it wasn't big. I think they had like 5 million subscribers, kind of like No Jumper. And they hacked it, got in there, got all the information and had his customers going to there. That was part of the lawsuit. Yeah, after it came out, he was with CS2. That changed everything. But he was with the Damu Kiwe conversation, right? Yes, he was instrumental in being with the Damu Kiwe conversation. In fact, he's the one that introduced me to Big U. But neither I nor Big U and his family no longer associate with that dude. He got an agenda similar to SGBG TV. Wack knew this. Those name changes gave his different aliases to scam with. This nigga is a federal agent. But if he truly in Delaware, I can't blame him. Ain't shit to do up there. That's wild shit to say in 2025. They on hacking like a motherfucker. Who would say that? The Glitch. That was the name of Wax Hackers, unless it was for the law. Damn, voices change. Bro, do you know how good and how good at journalistic research you got to be to expose informants, confidential informants? Like the government goes out of their way to hide these people and give them all kind of resources to change names, witness protections, and all of this type of stuff, right? And a nigga like Duke Sims just uses his brain. See, my G homies told me when I was about 14 years old, see, a thug could shoot somebody, beat somebody up, ride on somebody, rob somebody. But the most dangerous thug is a gangster that can use his brain, because then he'll start making wise decisions, and all of the fuck shit he was doing as just a simple thug would no longer be attractive to him. I'm no longer attracted to shooting at Crips, shooting at other blacks, trying to harm and tear down my community. Now I unify with them. Well, Pitt, you may be giving off feminine energy. You know that's who used to go search and find child corn for Adam. Right. Nah, he's now top rank exposing. Ninja done been exposed. Wonder why Wack case has been sticking. There's 2 well-known sources that's cooperating. Shit hard to win this one. Miss Lisa Terrible. Hell yeah, ban them motherfuckers, dude. Yeah, they gotta go. Roll it up. Go ahead and roll it up in a little burrito. D-Twin switched up. Damn, he a cop too. I thought D-Twin was a girl. All this time, my bad. You can't be here no more, cuz. You can't be here no more, cuz. Wow, not D-Twin. Yeah, D-Twins, they sent me the receipts, you know what I'm saying, while we was live, of her over there talking about that she rocking with SBGB TV. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I heard Tia Kemp saying harboring the ninja, I can't stop saying it. Time to get another drink. Oh, some wine. You off the wine, Miss Lisa's house? Your way or the highway. That's the same CS2 shit. Shit, Deuce. Laugh out loud. Just saying, laugh out loud. My way or the highway? No, I let them stay here the whole time. But when one was leaving, I didn't want them to be over here by themselves. It ain't fair. We got the paperwork on our side. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At least they had some help. You know what I'm saying? To try to distract. Hey, sis, Mike Nation, my way or high. Reggie Jr. don't know what to talk about no more. Him and Vlad broke up. Black Cash Dream, salute to you, brother, and fuck Veggie Wrong. Salute to all. I see y'all. Juvie, Mike B, man, what you think, man? Mike B, you in Southern Force, y'all got to tell me what it is, man. Is that enough? Dodgers won the World Series again.
Man, they are doing their thing, man. That's a fact. Too bad the Rangers ain't up there, but that's all right. That's all right. We're gonna get there.
Ninja showing their true colors tonight. Pitch you high. Yeah, Super Dub Nation, man. He gets Handyman. What up, gang? Wait, Handyman's a Handyman, that kind of look like that kind of looked like Alan Grunblatt. You know what I'm saying? CS2 back lover. Reggie Jr., AK 137. Remember, Gene said the shooter paused like he was making a call. Amir was making a call. Guess who? Junior. Right. Oh, shit. They going nuts out here tonight. Yeah, it's finna go crazy in the land. I love LA. We love it. We love it. I love LA. Los Doyers. East LA. Salute. Motherfuckers say whatever to deflect. Let them pop and block it. All you fans of Buddy, I got that clean so y'all can stay up with your leader. Muddy Waters don't get indicted over here. They gonna be saying we the police, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He said he got that Windex. So y'all stay up with y'all leader late night. You know what I'm saying? Toot it and toot it. Words of Brick Baby. Leave it up to Whack. They call me Coco number 4. Little bro don't want no smoke. That's why he keep coming up short. He's standing tall at 5'4". That nigga 12. He's 5'0". Free the brick. Hey, that was some bars. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, man, Mike B, I swear folks be having 4th of July fireworks year round. They gotta be up for them 12-hour lives. Dean Deal said, when Big was shot, it's like the shooter paused like he made a call. He did, and guess who the number was in the call log? Laugh Out Loud Jr. Yeah, 100 EBT room got to stay up 24/7. No showers, and if you got kids, we'll throw them away. Whack needs all your time. Yeah, he's controlled opposition. Yeah, Georgia Boy 7, that's what it was. What's all this news about Big U son getting shot? Yeah, rest in peace, man. Huey, baby Huey, was shot and unalive last night on Figueroa and 69th. And it was nasty. Skip, the 5K1 nigga been working with CS2 and they stay on the phone with him, tells it all. Yeah. Big U lost a son, I believe. Rest in peace to baby Huey and prayer for the family, man. We appreciate that, Super Dub Nation, man. You know what I'm saying? How the house rules. Salute. ODM Slim was talking about it. I seen it. Oh, damn. They saying it was a triple hit in Hooverhood today after Big U's son was killed. Shaking my damn head. Yeah, bro, it was going to happen. And Big U was like, man, the family was like, man, we don't want nobody to do nothing, bro, because they going to try to blame it on Big U. We fighting to get Big U out, and they going to try to blame it on Big U. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ordered that and did that. They on lockdown, so they can't say he ordered shit. He ain't talked to nobody. Dude's supposed to be a top-notch hacker. Oh, wow. Dudes I fucks with them anonymous cats, though. They get busy. You know what I'm saying? Amazing Glare, bro. Dragon, the House of Rue. That was the room where they got into it with Aeon, was trying to get him to answer a text. Yeah, a lot of CIs are revealed because they do not step outside of the criminal lifestyle after they snitch cooperate. They hang around and end up overextending their presence. Opposite of going viral. Hey, man, appreciate that. That was pretty on point, bro. They come in twos like packs of Twinkies. June 54-59. Deuce Mike B. Drew V. Salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, at least I ain't the only one. Go Dodgers. We popped them. Hey, look, man, 2 hours in, and we just checkmated Gleazy, the square from Delaware. Rest in peace to baby Huey. Southern Force, thanks for joining us. Y'all ain't hit that like button, run that up. I'm tired. I've been working all day. We got the interview coming with Fiend. Well, we did the interview already. Dope ass interview. We'll be dropping that. It's being edited, man. No Limit Soldiers Fiend. There's one in every family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Louisiana, man. Shout out to New Orleans. That Brick Baby verse off that Free Dirt, him and Adam. Trap Ross did hands down. Only verse I listened to. Yeah, lucky the Dodgers didn't win in LA, or them young niggas in essays would have towed LA up tonight. It's already being towed up. Hey, but we out of here. Till tomorrow, we smoking on Deezy tonight. Whoa, he's a goner. Down.